This is my second to last video of 2017, so I figured it's a good time to talk about how this year went for me. First up is writing stuff. So back in February, I finished a book that I had started last summer, and then soon after that I started working on revisions, but I didn't spend much time on that because I was really excited to move on to a new idea and I just didn't feel like this previous book was really working. And then I spent the rest of the year drafting that next book. It was a very difficult book for me to write, and that first draft is pretty messy, but I finished it. I wrote a whole first draft and I finally finished NaNoWriMo with it, so that was really exciting. And even though that book caused me a lot of anxiety and self-doubt, I still really love the concept and the characters, and I am really proud of the product that I created, and I'm really excited to work on revisions. And while writing that first draft, I had a couple of really cool new ideas that I am so excited to write. I've started outlining and making notes and figuring things out for my next project, and I really cannot wait to write this one. I also finally got a desk this year, which has been really exciting for me. I have not had a desk since college, and I think it has really helped my productivity and my desire to write when I have this nice little space to write in. On the reading side of things, I got way behind on my Goodreads challenge this year. NaNoWriMo did not help with that. I think I read 72 books this year when my goal was 100. I'm going to read a few more before the year is over, but definitely not going to read another 28. Some of my favorite reads of this year were Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, Dear Martin by Nick Stone, The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli, Winter Song by S.J. Jones, and One of Us is Lying by Karen McManus. I have loved all of the great contemporary novels that have come out this year in YA, but I am definitely hoping to fall in love with some more fantasy next year. Also, some non-book stories that I have loved this year. I watched all of Brooklyn Nine-Nine in about the span of a month. It is now one of my favorite TV shows, and I just want to be able to write characters and dialogue and comedy like that. Also, the Handmaid's Tale Hulu series. It was so good and made me want to go read the book because I actually have not ever read it, so I need to do that soon. I've also gotten into video games for the first time in my life. I've been playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is definitely a different form of storytelling, and it has been very interesting and inspiring for me as a writer. So that's my recap of 2017. It was maybe not quite as productive as I wanted it to be, but I'm really proud of the things I accomplished, and I can definitely see myself growing as a writer, and that is the most important thing. I hope that you've had a good year, or that you've at least been able to accomplish some of the things you set out to do. If not, there's a new year coming, and hopefully it is a much better one for you. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, Sunday, at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time for our live chat. We will be talking about endings, how to end your book.